Darren taking the lead 2 times and then still not coming away with the points at the end of that. It's a tough one to take, isn't it?
Yeah, to come here today and score 2 goals, excellent commitment, desire for the boys to come away here and get 2 goals, but to come away and not have anything to show for is bitterly disappointing. If you'd have said to me before the game we were scoring 2 goals today, I would have said it would have been, you'd have expected 3 points, if not something out the game, but we've not got nothing out the game. So the game today was probably the mindset and mentality really that we got the 2 goals, but we got pegged back quickly when we scored the goals, and we didn't really manage the game as well as what we could have done.
The 2 of the goals came from set pieces as well, which is always tough to take. What did you say at half time? So we conceding just before half time is always difficult. It changes what you say to the team going in. Yeah,
and that was the thing was from the set play, because it was avoidable again. And just looking at 1 or 2 of the jobs within that, when conceding that goal, we could have been better. Certainly was just before half time. Then second half we come out. We throw caution to the wind and push on with them. We get our second goal and get our nose in front again, and yeah, back into the driving seat. The turning point in the game was the corner that never was. It's not a corner. It's probably gone out 3 yards to the other side of the flag, and they've just failed to see it really. So it was disappointing, because from a long throw to a corner, the trajectory into the box is different. And it's come from the corner really, that for us it was never a corner. So we're bitterly disappointed, but I still said to the players that you still got to do your jobs in terms of that, because when you concede goals from a set play, it's more or less down to a lack of concentration. So our mindset and mentality has got to be better. We've got to be looking at things like that going forward, because the game's been decided on that today.
Let's talk about Dan Jones. He played the most minutes he has for the club since August. Unfortunately, had to come off due to an injury. First of all, have you got an update on him? And then second, it was good to see him out there and doing what he can do for the club and showing you what he can do for the club.
Yeah, we're not sure what the injury is. We're not sure if it was a kick. We're not sure if he rolled his ankle. So we're just I think we've got to let him settle down and assess him over the next 24, 48 hours. But good to see him back, because he brings us that natural balance on the left-hand side. So really good to see him back, and I thought he was competitive as ever. And as I said, the incident happened too far from me, so I can't quite see what it is, but we'll let the medical team assess it.
More than 800 fans behind you. You walked out. They had the first chance to see Darren Moore as Port Vale manager. Your message to them, obviously 800, as I said, travelling down today for the game.
No, I thank you for them all personally and individually for coming down. The noise behind the ground was tremendous. They're driving the team on, and they'll continue to do that this season. What we have to do is a group of players and staff is show that more concentration levels, change our mindset and mentality to come here and dig in and see these types of games through. And you know, it might be ugly in that, but sometimes you've got to win games like that. Sometimes you're going to win games free-flowing. What we want to see is a Vale team that's always fully committed and always out to try and get those 3 points. So credit to all you Vale fans. Thank you so much for the tremendous reception, and we won't stop fighting.
Quick turnaround now as we look at Reading on Tuesday. It's a quick turnaround up until the end of the month, almost the end of the season. Is that important when it is ultimately a disappointment to not walk away with all 3 points from, as you said, scoring 2 goals, but we can look ahead to turning that around and building on the positives that you've seen from the squad for Tuesday?
Yeah, and what we did was today we scored 2 goals away from home. That's a positive. We finished the game very, very strong. That's a positive. The substitutions came on and made an impact with the game. That's another positive in terms of the magnitude of games, because the whole squad will get called upon. We've had 1 or 2 knocks today, so we'll assess them in terms of where they are for Tuesday. But it's learning from today. Tuesday's game will be a complete different game today to what we faced today. But we've got to have a quick turnaround and focus our minds after tonight on Tuesday.